Welcome to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Monday, July 11th, 2016. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. This weekend, our neighbors to the Great North played the role of gracious host to the IFBB as the bodybuilding world invaded Vancouver, British Columbia for this year's IFBB Vancouver Pro. In the 212 division, the resurgent season for Mark Dugdale continued as he marched in and took no prisoners on his way to claiming his third victory of the season. In classic physique, Matt Patterson's first foray into the new division went off without a hitch as he cruised to his first career pro win. Over in women's physique, Canada's own Mindy O'Brien took care of business in front of her hometown crowd to lock up her first win of the year, while fellow Canadian Dominique Matthews held down the home front by coming out on top in the fitness division. And in figure, third-year pro Jessica Padilla clinched her first career Olympia qualification by earning her first pro win. Speaking of the Vancouver Pro, before hitting the stage to wreak havoc at this weekend's event, the king of all freaks, Paolo Almeida, leaked some exclusive behind-the-scenes photos to Muscle in the Morning. As we can see, a clearly depleted Almeida showing off striations and details that we quite frankly have never seen on his physique before, which speaks volumes to the sort of hard work the second-year pro has been putting in these days. Over the last year and a half, Almeida has really done a nice job of bringing up his weak points, bringing down his waist, and adding new dimensions to a look that many believe will land on an Olympia stage a whole lot sooner than later. And the scary thing is, he's only beginning to scratch the surface of his potential. Stay tuned for Vancouver Pro Men's Open updates later this week. We're less than 2 weeks away from kicking things off at the upcoming Masters Nationals, where our old friend Eric Jones will be looking to put the final stamp on his amateur career as he looks to lock up a win in the classic physique division. A few weeks ago, Jones became the only athlete in South Carolina State bodybuilding history to win both the men's open bodybuilding overall and classic physique overall when he claimed victory in the classic division. Jones has been working side by side the uber-talented Monique Jones to sharpen up his presentation for this year's contest. And so far, things seem to be rolling along according to plan. If he can avoid doing anything drastic and just guide the ship smoothly into port, he has a very good shot as anyone to end the evening as the last man standing. The race to be crowned the first Classic Physique Olympia champ has officially begun, and you can't have a conversation about who the early potential favorites are without mentioning the name Arash Rabar. After sitting back and measuring the landscape during the first few weeks of the season, the former North American champ came on like a man possessed after he found his stride, going on to collect huge wins at both the Pittsburgh and New York Pro shows. Last weekend, new photos surfaced of a flat-out, nutty-looking Rabar, who vowed to hit the Olympia stage bigger, better, and even sharper than we saw in Pittsburgh. There shouldn't be any doubt as to whether or not Rabar has the tools to get the job done. But with a giant buzzsaw lurking out there by the name of Darren Charles, how this thing ultimately ends up playing out is still anyone's guess. Grind mode is still in full effect for rookie sensation Cody Montgomery. After making one hell of an opening statement to his career with back-to-back top 10 finishes at the Arnold and Arnold Australia to kick off the season, Montgomery has quietly been in the gym putting in his work and putting together phase 2 in his new and improved look. Despite just being 22 years old, Montgomery already approaches the game with the wisdom of an old soul far beyond his years, and seems to be in the process of mastering the chessboard and making all the right moves. With another year to just focus on bodybuilding and turning into the absolute best finished product that he can become, starting as soon as next season, we could start to see this superstar in the making start to win pro shows. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. Check out ironmaglabs.com today. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Hey guys, it's Stevie B here. If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button below and never miss another RxMuscle show, segment, or update. RxMuscle is #1.